Hey everyone, it's Jayson, and these are my top 3 cruise news stories of the week. And following up on last week's main story about the charge for pizza, I'm proud to see the Loyal step up and said, we've had enough. So cruise story number 1, and this has to deal with Hurricane Hilary. Now usually it's us in the East Coast that have to deal with the hurricanes, and this is a rare event on the West Coast. It's the first hurricane or tropical storm warnings that we're going to see in Southern California since 1939. And 3 ships are going to be affected by this. The Canaveral Panorama, the Navigator of the Seas, and the Emerald Princess. So their itineraries have already changed. One thing to keep in mind, if you are flying in on one of those cruises or you're getting off one of those cruises, once there's tropical storm warnings and watches in those cities like LA or wherever, they are definitely going to start shutting down airports. So just keep an eye on the cruise line websites and the airports for more updated information. I hope you guys, I hope this thing passes through for you guys quick. I hope everyone's safe out in LA area and all the Southern California, and then you can get on that cruise and enjoy a few days of vacation. So cruise story number 2, and this hits home for us in Central Florida, is Port Canaveral continues to grow. It's already edged out Miami as the busiest cruise port in the world, and they added in that time frame Princess Cruises, and now we hear that they're going to add Celebrity Cruises in December of 2024 through spring of 2025, alternating 7-day sailings to the Eastern and Western Caribbean. So we're really excited about that. So cruise story number 3, and I have to say I'm really proud of the Loyal to Royal folks that basically stood up, said this isn't going to happen. We're not paying for pizza. No way. Now, and let's face it, this isn't about pizza for most people. This is about constant change, constant taking away and raising prices. And so I think this was a way for many cruisers to voice their opinion. And so much so that Michael Bailey had to come out on his Facebook page and basically said, just kidding, we're just testing the waters or something. So this is what he said on his Facebook page here. So I thought that was really interesting. The other thing that I thought was interesting is that he mentioned that 25% of people that if they started charging for pizza would actually find another cruise line. So that right there to me is a shot across the bow to all cruise lines. It's like, stop nickeling and diming us, stop taking away, keep taking away, charging more, and then nickeling and diming us for just things that are just ridiculous. So I think it's something that if you don't like the changes and let's say you're a Princess or a Holland or whatever, that's your loyalty, I think you got to keep hitting them up on social media. I think you got to keep on sending emails, and I think you got to let them know that this is just unacceptable. Because this kind of pressure, if they wouldn't have felt this pressure and they wouldn't have kind of gotten this feedback, who knows? They might have started charging for Sorrento's pizza. So I think that's something that you got to understand, is your voice is important. And I do believe a lot of cruise lines were paying attention to not only to this survey, but their reaction to this survey. So what do you guys think about Port Canaveral coming to adding Celebrity Cruises? What do you think about the hurricane over on the West Coast? Are any of you guys that are watching this affected by it? Would love to know in the comments. And what did you vote for? Yes or no on the pizza? So would love to hear from you guys. And until I talk to you next week, happy cruising.